1 year after the US troop withdrawal, Afghanistan faces a collapsed economy, humanitarian crisis, and a largely unchanged Taliban regime, resistant to modernization and adhering to a rigid ideology. The situation apparently calls for international engagement to address the challenges and encourage inclusive and progressive policies. The current cabinet of the Taliban regime in Afghanistan comprises key members who hold significant positions of power. Notable figures include Mullah Abdul Hassan Akhund, Mullah Abdul Ghani brother, and Sirajuddin Haqqani, and many others. These individuals and others in the Taliban cabinet play an influential role during 20 years of US-Afghan war, and now shaping policy decisions and governance in Afghanistan. The Afghan Taliban, known for its controversial history and the concerns it has raised within the international community, has demonstrated certain features that may be taken as ideal for global leaders. The Taliban's emphasis on the rule of law, their anti-corruption stance, unity and discipline, simplicity, and clarity of goals could potentially serve as lessons for world leaders. In today's video, we will delve into these notable features of the Taliban government. One notable strength of the Taliban's governance has been their adherence to a strict interpretation of Islamic laws. This has enabled them to establish a robust legal framework that, in their view, aligns with their religious beliefs. Under their rule, crimes like child abuse and theft have been dealt with severely, sending a message that such actions will not be tolerated. This uncompromising stance on law and order has garnered support from some segments of the population who may have experienced a lack of effective justice systems in the past. The Taliban have historically displayed a strong sense of unity and discipline within their ranks, which has helped them maintain control over territories they govern. This cohesion has contributed to their ability to implement and enforce their policies effectively. The Taliban government and its leaders have been known for their simplicity and avoidance of bureaucracy. Some have argued that this approach has allowed for quick decision-making and streamlined governance, especially in the areas such as dispute resolution and law enforcement. The Taliban's strict interpretation of Islamic laws and their reputation for cracking down on corruption have been positive aspects of their governance. Their efforts to combat corruption have resonated with those who were dissatisfied with the previous government's perceived corruption and lack of accountability. The Taliban has been able to gain support from segments of the population in areas where they have ruled. Their support was often stemmed from perception of that the Taliban provides stability, security, and effective justice system, especially in areas where the central government's presence have been limited or ineffective. It is essential to recognize that the strengths attributed to the Taliban government, such as their implementation of a strict rule of law against crimes like child